So you're not specific with what your needs are. You mention it once, then you don't mention it again, and they forget about it, and you think, oh, they're not meeting my needs, they're a terrible person, and you never bring it up again. What we need to do is consistently advocate for our needs. Now, that doesn't mean we wave the flag and go, 3 reasons why your needs are not getting met and what you can do about it is our topic for the day. I'm going to light a candle for us, and as I do, I'm just going to introduce myself. I'm Cheryl Muir. I'm a relationship expert, relationship whisperer, slayer of dating drama, conqueror of shitty relationships, all of those things. If you've been here before, you know me. Hello, welcome back. So, 3 reasons your needs are not getting met. Let's go. Number 1, you don't know what your needs are. Number 2, you're not communicating your needs. Number 3, you're communicating it to the wrong people or the wrong person. So they're the 3 reasons. Let's dig in a little more. So the first point, you don't know what your needs are. I know this sounds really, really obvious, but often we don't know what it is we need in our relationships. So this can relate to things like the love languages, like how we feel loved, whether it's through quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, receiving gifts, acts of service, all of those things. It can also be situation specific. So what is it you really need when you are struggling? What is it you really need when you require support? How do you want to be received? What about when it's an event like a birthday or a milestone or something you've achieved in your career? What do you need the people around you to give to you? How do you want to be responded to? What is it you need in a relationship? And so one way that you can learn about what you need is to journal on this question. In relationships, I feel happy and safe when. In relationships, I feel most loved when. In relationships, I feel most valued when. And you can keep doing those prompts and replace it with words like appreciated, respected, cherished, adored, or whatever words feel really good to you, and see what comes up. So point number 2, you're not communicating your needs. Maybe you know what your needs are, but you're just not saying it, and or you're communicating it in a way that is ineffective. So you're not specific with what your needs are. You mention it once, then you don't mention it again, and they forget about it, and you think, oh, they're not meeting my needs, they're a terrible person, and you never bring it up again. What we need to do is consistently advocate for our needs. Now, that doesn't mean we wave the flag and go, my needs, my needs, my needs, but we might say something like, hey, I really enjoy it when we talk on the phone. Let's talk on the phone this week. How is that for you? What day works best for you? Right? Or I really love it when we hang out together. How's Tuesday for you? How's Saturday for you? Right? So you've got to keep advocating for your needs. I know this can be hard, but we need to keep doing it until someone learns how it is we like to be interacted with and what it is that we need to stay happy and healthy in the relationship. And the third point is, we know what our needs are, we're communicating our needs, but we're saying it to the wrong person. So who is the wrong person? How can we spot this? It's someone who isn't able or isn't willing or just is flat out choosing not to respond to our needs. So let's say a need that you have is when you're struggling with something and when you share something really vulnerable with a friend, you need to be received with warmth and empathy and compassion. And when you go through this and you share something really vulnerable, the friend either makes it all about them, or they sit there really stony-faced, or they have no empathy, or they're really judging and really shaming. They're all really big red flags. And in that situation, that person is showing they're not going to be able to meet you where you are. They're not going to be able to give you what you need. Or it's someone that, for whatever reason, they're not valuing you high enough to really listen or to really apply it. Or they hear you and they go, yeah, I get it. But nothing changes. There could be something going on within them. We may never know. The topic of things like narcissism is brought up, particularly with lack of empathy. And this pattern of not having your needs met, that may or may not be at play, but I think what's really important here is acknowledging my needs not getting met by this person. I've asked for this thing again and again. I know that it's reasonable, it's not getting met, it's not being respected, boundaries are being ignored. I'm not getting what I need. And so there may be a decision to leave that relationship, friendship, or connection. So Those three things again. You don't know what your needs are, so your work is to connect to your needs and be clear about what they are. 2, you may not be communicating them, so learn how to communicate your needs. Make sure you're doing that consistently. And the third thing is the person you're speaking to isn't able to meet your needs, so look out for that. Look out for where you're given lip service and words instead of action. I really hope this helped you. If you need more from me, the details of how to work with me are down below. I would love to guide you through one of these processes in my courses. And if you want more from me, subscribe here, ring the bell to be notified when a new video is up. And you can, of course, find me on Twitter and Instagram as well. I'll see you next time.